my channel. My name is Wangui. If you're new here, I create content around cooking, I clean, I organize, I share my day in the lives, and I also share a bit of hauls here and there. So if you're new to my channel, please sit down, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on your post notifications so that every time I have a new video, you're among my first subscribers to get a notification. Today's video, guys, are you ready? Today's video is the pantry project that I have been meaning to do for the last God knows how many months, ever since I moved into this house, and pretty much even before I moved into this house. So I'm super excited to be finally working on my pantry. Well, makeshift pantry, because I don't really have a pantry, but I really wanted to organize my spices and my food so that I can create lovely, aesthetically pleasing recipes, because you guys know I love to cook, and lately I've been out of it because I'm not really feeling my kitchen so far. It's cute, the kitchen is cute, but I haven't organized it optimally, and I want to do that with you guys today. So today we're gonna do the pantry project and a bit of a kitchen refresh, because I want to move things a bit, organize the kitchen a bit more, and just have things looking a bit better, right? Yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining us today. I'm so excited. In the last vlog, I remember I shared with you the jars that I bought. I think I shared with you the small one, the small jars, but I also got big ones from Kamukunji, and then I got medium-sized ones from House of Leather, as you can see in this clip. So I've had these jars for the last, God knows, like 2-3 weeks, and I've just been waiting to have them all together. I still don't have enough. Imagine, I need like almost 50 jars, and these jars are so expensive, my goodness. The smallest jar here was 300 bob, and I have almost 30 of them. God knows how much I need to make this pantry work. But anyway, so I was trying to compile them one by one and just have enough to start. I'll definitely keep adding the jars because I still have a few food items that don't have jars, but I'll do that as we progress. So today we're gonna organize the jars, but I'm first going to clean them, and then I will leave them to dry. Then I need to go and print some labels. Actually, speaking of labels, this portion of the video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform where creatives can learn and develop new skills. One of the skills that I have picked up is graphic design, and thankfully this class, Graphic Design Basics, Core Principles for Visual Design by Ellen Lapton and Jennifer Cole Phillips, has been helpful. As a creative, learning the basics of graphic design can help you in your creative journey, especially if you enjoy DIY projects. For me, this class has taught me the fundamentals of graphic design, specifically framing, scaling, and using grids. With that, I have been able to come up with my own designs like these pantry labels that I created from scratch. If you're looking to learn graphic design to implement in your business, blog, social media, or for use in your DIY projects, I highly recommend this class. The first 1,000 people to use the link in the description box will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. So I designed the labels myself. I went on canva.com and I got inspiration from a template of theirs. I got a nice font that I thought would work for me. I'm quite a minimalist, I would say, so I don't like really flashy, shouting, exaggerated fonts. So I chose this simple one and it worked perfectly. So I designed the labels myself and I downloaded them as a PDF print on canva.com, and now I'm going to have those labels printed today on a sticky paper. Then I'll come back home and label all the jars. Then we're gonna fill all the jars with food and spices and finally organize my makeshift pantry. I know for sure I'll get into the mood of cooking more and more with, you know, a nice cute little space for myself. So that's all we're gonna do today, guys. Please make sure you subscribe if you're new to my channel. Make sure you subscribe, and then make sure your post notifications are turned on. Make sure you leave me a comment. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, just share my content. We're trying to get 10k subscribers and we are way past the 9,000 mark, so please help us get to 10,000 subscribers by sharing my content and by subscribing. So now all the jars are clean. So I'm just going to leave them here to drip and dry. So I've lined some towels at the bottom to collect the water. I hope they all dry nicely. I don't want them to have marks, and I don't want to have to use paper towels because I need them properly and completely dry so that they don't spoil my food. So I've never seen this many jars or lids. The lids look like they're more than the jar. I'm just going to leave them here to dry, and I'll be back with my labels and we get to work on this project. Hey guys, so I'm back. Whew. I took quite some time at the print shop because they had to cut the labels for me, but my jars are still drying, and it's almost getting dark, so I don't think we will continue with the pantry project today, but tomorrow early in the morning I know they'll have dried nicely and I can of course like label them and add the spices. Actually, I got 2 more jars. Let me show you. So I got these 2 jars. I've been seeing them in Naivas, and Quickmart has them too. Actually, both stores are selling them for 480. So I wanted this for cookies and for my little tea station because I want to create a tea station, which you guys will see and I hope you will love. So I had to get them. I wanted the cookies jars to be a little different but still go with my theme, which is wooden lids and a glass jar. So I got this, and I bought some cookies of course because I went to the supermarket. So tomorrow we're gonna set this up. We're gonna have our tea station ready together with the rest of the pantry, the spices and the food items. Yeah, so I've stocked up on everything that I needed to stock up on because we didn't have I didn't have enough of some spices, especially the ones I use a lot of. So tomorrow I'll come back and we will set everything up. Hopefully I will be able to finish the entire kitchen refresh tomorrow and we can have that little thing done. Hey guys, this is day two of organizing my pantry and setting it up. So I am about to start labeling the jars and filling them up with food items and spices. I have laid them out on the counter on this other side. So I have all the jars dry and ready. I have all the lids. I have my labels all together. I had the guys at the print shop cut them up for me so that it's easier for me to just peel and stick and finish this process quickly. But I have extra labels just in case I mess something up and I need an extra label. I have a set for that. So yeah, so I know for sure I'll need to disorganize the kitchen in some way to create space for the huge jars and also for the small ones. So I'll need to switch things up in the kitchen. So this might as well become a kitchen refresh. Of course it's a refresh because I'll have a whole new look in this kitchen. So yeah, so I'm going to organize the cabinet so that I can create space for extra food items that won't fit in the jars. I'm also going to remove some of the utensils I've stored away in the cabinets and maybe just display them on the shelves just to have, you know, a cute little spot, especially because I want to create a tea station. I need to have my variety of cups laid out. So yeah, so we're gonna do all that together, but to start we're going to label the jars and then get this moving. I want to be done in a short time, so we better just start doing the jars and the labels and everything else that I need to do. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you are, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, guys. Please, it's going to support my channel in a huge way. So please like the video and let me know what you like about it in the comment section down below. So without further ado, let's get straight into labeling the jars. So this is how the labels come in. They're in small sizes, so you just need to peel and stick on the jars. I'm trying to find the right stickers for these 3 jars. One is for sugar, the other one is for tea bags, and the last one is for tea leaves. This will make my tea station. I have a lot of tea bags which I already have organized in an organizer, so I might not need that, but I need for sure to have a small tea section, just because I love tea. Yeah, I love tea. So I'm going to find labels for this and we can start putting them on. So I finished doing the small ones, but I have 2 extra jars, 2 that I'm yet to find what to put. I don't want to stick them fast because I'm not sure. So I want to do these 6. For these 6, I have beef cubes, beef seasoning, chili mix, herbal salt, and salt. But since I have 6, I'm thinking of adding something to one. I think I'll do chocolate chips because I have a lot of those and I need a jar for them. So I think that will work for now. Let me put this now and then we continue. It's quite some work, but I have a stage. I struggled at the beginning, but now I think I'm doing good. Yeah, so let me do these 6 and then we go on to the bigger jars.
All the flowers in my garden never looked as bright as this. Like a happy child, I watched them grow out of only seeds. Butterflies down my stomach when I think of you and me. It is funny how a lot can change when you learn how to breathe. Look at my eyes, what do you see? Feels like we're only meant to be. All of my life, where have you been? 'Cause you're the only thing I need. The only thing I need. The only thing I need. Never ever thought I'd find something quite as right as this. Not even late at night, in my wildest dreams. my eyes, what do you see? You're the only thing I need.
So I finished labeling all the jars, and let me tell you, it was stressful. It was stressful. Some of them, I don't think they are like as straight as I would have wanted them to be. And then I realized when I was putting on the stickers that the guy that cut them for me didn't follow my margins. So kinda bummed about that, but luckily I have a whole new set of the same spice labels. So if these don't do it for me and they disturb me, if they disturb my head, if they give me disturbance of the head, I'm just going to take them all out, cut the other ones myself and fix it. I think he just cut, because like if you can see, like in this spice label, this margin should have been the same distance as this, but clearly they didn't cut it the way I wanted them to be cut. But anyway, I think they will still have to do. So now the biggest task of the day is done. All I need to do is empty all my spices into the spice jars and also the food items. I also need to wipe them a bit because I have placed fingerprints all over the place. So I'm going to do that, and then we can now start organizing the spice jars in my shelves.
Another lazy afternoon, the clouds covered in gray, third coffee of the day. Almost fell asleep on Zoom, I yawn at the display, third meeting of the day. But I can hear raindrops tap dancing on the roof. It's like they're calling out, don't lose your youth, 'cause I can stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I can stay inside.
So I bought a lot of the spices that I use often, because I know I was running out of them. So I'm going to fill the bottom with the newer spice and then top it up with the leftovers. And then yeah, that will be it. So I'm going to start with the spices and then we will head on to the food items.
Tap away inside, oh, take today, go dancing in the rain, eh. Woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, na na na, woo, na na na. When I was a little child, I naturally would see magic in the world around me. Now I often get so tired, it's harder just to be fascinated, breathing free. But I can hear raindrops tap dancing on the roof. It's like they're calling out, don't lose your youth, 'cause I can stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I can stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, take today, go dancing in the rain, eh. Woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, na na na, woo, na na na. Put on my rain boots, my favorite chiffon dress. I don't care today what the neighbors might say. Put on my rain boots, my favorite chiffon dress. I don't care today what the neighbors might say. 'Cause I could stay inside and type away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I could stay inside and type away inside. Oh, take today, go dancing in the rain, yeah. Woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, na na na, woo, na na na, woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, na na na, woo, na na na. Put on my rain boots, my favorite chiffon dress. I don't care today what the neighbors might say. 'Cause I could stay inside and type away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I could stay inside and type away inside. Oh, take today, go dancing in the rain, yeah. Woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, na na na, woo, na na na, woo, na na na, woo, oh, oh, na 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 na, woo, My perfect date starts in a small cafe. There's hearts everywhere cause it's Valentine's Day. We order up waffles, then share the whole plate. Sit by the window and start to debate. There's nobody else I'd rather spend my everyday with. I think it's sweet, she sometimes winks when she laughs. I like the way she dances bare.
So I'm done putting all the spices and the small food items into jars. So now I want to work on the big ones, starting with spaghetti. And then yeah, I'll be done, and then we can now organize the jars properly. But they look so cute already, right? They look so cute with the spices and the labels. The labels are really minimalist. You can't even see them, which I like. As long as, you know, I can tell what it is, that's enough for me. I didn't want them to be too shouting, and this seemed to work nicely. So now let me organize. So let me fill the big jars, and then we get to organizing.
Yeah, we get along alright. Cause I've been dating me my whole life. Afternoon sun starts to peek through the clouds. We take the back streets to avoid the crowds. Waltz over sidewalks and twirl in the breeze. She'll catch me if I get weak in the knees. There's nobody else I'd rather spend my everyday with. She doesn't mind that I don't know how to cook. She likes the way I keep my nightstand filled up with books. And I think it's sweet, she sometimes winks when she laughs. I like the way she dances barefoot in the grass. Yeah, we get along alright. Cause I've been dating me my whole life. She doesn't mind that I don't know how to cook. She likes the way I keep my nightstand filled up with books. And I think it's sweet, she sometimes winks when she laughs. I like the way she dances barefoot in the grass. Yeah, we get along alright. Cause I've been dating me my whole life.
And we're done. I'm done putting all the food in the jars. Now I'm going to organize them. So these large ones are going to be staying here so that it's easy for us to pull them when we're cooking, and then the small ones will go up on this shelf. Yeah, so let's organize.
Tired of messing around with the F-boys. It was a good job, kept me employed. But now I'm moving on to the next point. Try to date a prince instead of a simp, yeah. Someone who's gonna love me through my good, bad, and ugly. More than 90, I want a life story. Kinda something like that Shakespeare would have wrote it, yeah. Romeo, I wish I could have met you. Romeo, I wish that I could text you. I bet you would help me. Tell me, what would Juliet do? She keep on looking till she found the one. Like Romeo, Romeo, where art thou? Romeo, Romeo, I want my Romeo, Romeo. Yeah, I want something classic, but all these boys are CHATTY. Romeo. Why'd you have to go and set the bar so high? It's 2020 when nobody stars are crossing right. And we can blame it on the guys who are talking in disguise. Got the body of a prince.
I finished organizing the big jars. Now I want to prep my little tea station. I have some cookies. Here. I'm going to add them into these jars, and then I'll organize them together with my sugar, tea leaves, and tea bags. Yeah, for a small tea station on the other side. So let's do that.
I ain't tripping on yesterday, forgetting all of my mistakes. And now I'm on my own, yeah. Travel down the road, I walk alone, yeah. I ain't tripping on yesterday, forgetting all of my mistakes. And now I'm on my own, yeah. Travel down the road, I walk alone, yeah. I don't wanna keep on second guessing, 'cause guessing is useless. Keep on second guessing, 'cause guessing is useless. Useless. I'm not in choose this. I don't wanna keep on second guessing, 'cause guessing is useless. Travel down the road, I walk alone, yeah. I ain't tripping on yesterday, forgetting all of my mistakes. And now I'm on my own, yeah. Travel down the road, I walk alone, yeah. I ain't tripping on yesterday, forgetting all of my mistakes. And now I'm on my own, yeah. Travel down the road, I walk alone, yeah. I don't wanna keep on second guessing, 'cause guessing is useless. Keep on second guessing, 'cause guessing is useless. Useless. I'm not in choose this. I don't wanna keep on second guessing, 'cause guessing is useless. Travel down the road, I walk alone, yeah.
So I've used these baskets that I got from Naivas to organize the other things that don't need to go into jars. So I have this one for breakfast stuff. It has some coffee that we rarely take, some jam, Blue Band, peanut butter. These are sesame seeds. I'll find a container for them. Actually, I have containers. Let me show you. I have these containers. I'm going to wash them and empty these together with other items that don't have containers, like baking powder and stuff, before I buy jars for them. But I have this other one for extra spices and sauces together with vinegar, honey, etc. So I've removed all my cups from this cabinet drawer, I don't know what to call it, but they are all dirty, so I need to wash them before I organize them up there. So this is where I want to organize all the cups and glasses, so I need to wipe that down and then use this liner that I got from House of Leather. I have 2 of these for the shelves, so I'm going to line the shelves there for my cups and glasses. Then I'm going to display them up there. Yeah, and because I feel like I'm so tired, I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Travel down the road, I walk alone, yeah.
Hey guys, today is day 3 of our pantry project X Kitchen Refresh, and today all we're gonna do is organize. I have cleaned all my cups and glasses, and I'm going to organize them up here on the shelves, and then now I will finally show you how the kitchen looks like after I'm done organizing. But I am going to first line the shelves before I place all my mugs and tea situation. Before I organize all that, I'm going to line the shelves with liners I got from House of Leather. Let me show you. So I got these two liners. They're not really long and each was going for 400 bob. I had bought them a while ago, but I lost the one that I bought when I was in my other apartment, and these were really nice. They are kind of plasticky, but they have like a grip to them, so I can easily organize like glasses on top of them and they won't like tip and fall and break. So I love these so much for the shelves. They are quite pricey considering they are really small. I think one will just take a shelf and the other one I'll have to cut to fit maybe this small shelf in another place probably, but I will see. I'm hoping these two should be enough for my cups, especially because they are the ones that I'm going to place on the shelf openly. Anything else that will need liners I will have to get later. So yeah, so I'm going to line the shelves and then organize all the mugs and glasses, and then I will show you my new kitchen design, or we will just see what I've come up with.
Yo, you know the man has got flavours. 016, gotta meet me on pavement. Yo, driving whip's not dangerous. Rhythm in the cut, straight flame, no quavers. We are riding along to them beats. All boys getting gas cause the rhythm on fleek. Ain't 016, boy, I ain't 63. Can you tell that I'm home cause the boys miss me? There's a freestyle hitting all the meanwhile I get lost in thoughts, no detail. Boy got strong and stressed like that class, then transfer fast back, no retail. Ain't drill for nil, ain't lost. Vibes done lockdown, man's gassed. Spit wood for wood, man gaffed, ain't bounced, that's twice flat track, no path. On the beat go crazy, house sound and echo ain't lazy. Shooting lyrics on the daily, kind stingers on the pavement, yo. You know I catch a vibe just time to time. I like to rhyme, ain't kinda shy, I'm slightly high. I'm like a stick of dynamite. No wiretapping cause you keep your snap down low, just sagging, no bagging, well big gaps out here bagging. You know them Yorkshire boys still planning. You know that I've been the realist. I won't crash no whip for a statement. Man, I'm running the cleanest. I don't drive no chicks, not a placement. Yo, you know the man has got flavours. 016, gotta meet me on pavement. Yo, driving whip's not dangerous. Rhythm in the cut, straight flame, no quavers. We are riding along to them beats. All boys getting gas cause the rhythm on fleek. Ain't 016, boy, I ain't 63. Can you tell that I'm home cause the boys miss me? There's a freestyle hitting all the meanwhile I get lost in thoughts, no detail. Boy got strong and stressed like that class, then transfer fast back, no retail. Ain't drill for nil, ain't lost. Vibes done lockdown, man's gassed. Spit wood for wood, man gaffed, ain't bounced, that's twice flat track, no path. Man, it's 90 degrees too hot, all the man get fucked and blizz non-stop. I don't got time for no watch, I bounce to the beat, no stopping this clock. You better get out your phones, might drop, look how man holler the club in these crocs. Manhattan go loud when I show up at shows, gotta stay locked up with these dons. I've got assortments of flavours.
So I've organized the cup. So I'm thinking the top shelf I can use to organize my bowls, because I have a few bowls that I don't use always, but I want to just organize them there for just, adding an aesthetic to the kitchen. So these are the bowls I'm talking about. I have a set of glass ones and a set of ceramic ones. I use some once in a while, but I just want to use them up there. I'm going to put them upside down so that they don't collect dust. But yeah, I just want to add this to the shelf because I feel like it's just plain and bare. And now that I have already used this first one for cups, I think the bowls will complement the cups and just create a nice design up there. So yeah, so let's organize the bowls and then I will show you how it turns out.
Aimless. I'm on the North Face playlist. Inner tracks running lyrics about Max or pagans. No cap in this beat. No talk about hitting the street or less. But I'm making this beat. And I'm cooking over heating the pot. Yo, you know the man has got flavours. 016, gotta meet me on pavement. Yo, driving whip's not dangerous. Rhythm in the cut, straight flame, no quavers. We are riding along to them beats. All boys getting gas cause the rhythm on fleek. Ain't 016, boy, I ain't 63. Can you tell that I'm home cause the boys miss me? There's a freestyle hitting all the meanwhile I get lost in thoughts, no detail. Boy got strong and stressed like that class, then transfer fast back, no retail. Ain't drill for nil, ain't lost. Vibes done lockdown, man's gassed. Spit wood for wood, man gaffed, ain't bounced, that's twice flat track, no path.
So I've organized the bowls and all the shelves. I don't know how it looks like. You guys tell me in the comments, but I think it looks really cute. The white ceramic is really standing out, and the subtle colors of the cup and the gray bowls. I think it works. I think it's kind of working. I am not sure, but I think I will keep it as that. If I change it, I'll let you know. But yeah, that's how the shelf is looking like. I've gone back and forth so much about the tea station. I am not sure how I should set it up. I am looking for a better tray. I'm looking for another tray for my tea station, but I think that setup seems like it could work. So the first shelf just has my sugar tea bags and what do we call this, tea leaves. But I feel like the shelf is a little too empty. I don't know if I can organize something at the back there, but I don't know what. And honestly, that's all the things I have. I don't think I have anything else to add there, so I'll just leave it as that. Again, I don't want to clutter the shelves so much because I just want it to be clean and, you know, just free and easy and simple and minimalist. So at the bottom I have the 2 jars with cookies, and then I have a small bowl with teaspoons and my water jug. I think I'll keep it as that. This corner here, let me show you. So this corner here, I intend to spray paint. So I intend to spray paint this bottle and place it on this corner, and I want to spray paint it white. But when I went shopping, I didn't find white spray paint, so that's why I haven't placed it. But ideally, it should be on this corner once it's white and looking nice. Actually, because I didn't find spray paint, I think I'm going to buy acrylic paint and just paint it with a brush. Because yeah, I can't seem to find white spray paint anywhere, so I'm just going to do that, and then I will place the vase here. Well, this is a bottle that my grandmother gave to me. This bottle is almost, I think, my father's age. I don't know, it's a very old bottle, and I got it from her house. She had kept it. I think it was a drink by, I don't know, it was his husband's drink. I don't know, and I don't know what used to come in such a bottle. Maybe wine, maybe brandy, maybe whiskey. I don't know. I have no idea. So I want to keep it so that, you know, I can have a piece of her home in my home. Yeah, because again, we share names. She's Wangui too. So I'm going to find paint, spray paint this or paint it, and then have it in that corner. I might maybe get a few leaves or something just to add a pop of color on this corner, but it's going to look so cute. It's going to look so cute on this corner. So that's why that corner is a little bare, but everything else I think is all set up. One of the challenges that I have put for myself is that I'll have to keep cleaning these mugs and glasses probably once a week, maybe twice a month. I don't know. I'll see how dusty they get. But since I've put them upside down, I think I can use them on a daily as long as I'm using them and washing them. But I'll try and keep them clean. Yeah, but yeah, they look nice here than in the cabinets because they're cute. They're pretty cute, and they're bringing some light into the kitchen. So that's why I added them there. So now let's talk about what is happening here. This is my pantry now. Such a cute pantry. Well, makeshift pantry, but yeah, I love how everything turned out. I tried to put the labels nicely, but some of them are kind of sleeping. They're falling asleep, but I think I'll work with them that way. Luckily, I have another set, so in case it bothers me, I'll just take the stickers out and have new ones. So yeah, here I've organized my spaghetti, pasta, rice, and popcorn. These are like the frequently used items in this house, especially popcorn. You can tell because I've already eaten a lot of it. And then at the back I have wheat flour, I have ugali flour, and I have some pasta which is just a little left, so that's why it's at the back there. I'll refill that. But at the top here I have the most frequently used spices at the front, which is paprika, cumin, black pepper, coriander, beef seasoning, and salt. And then at the back here I have chili powder. Actually, I know these spices without even labels. Chili powder, I have curry powder, I have pilau masala, I have ginger. This is mchuzi mix. I have some beef cubes there. And then at the back I have turmeric, I have thyme, I have cinnamon and rosemary, and then just a few jars there with like hot chocolate and herbal salt. Yeah, that's it. So now I have a few spices that I didn't have jars for. Luckily, Meg Household decided to send me another set. I can't wait. She told me she's going to send me another set. So Meg Household on Instagram, I'm going to leave her link in the description box. Is sending me another set of these small jars. These were 12 initially. Yeah, I still have the 12. I haven't broken any, and she's sending me another set of 12. If you haven't noticed, I haven't organized baking stuff like chocolate chips, baking soda, baking powder, coconut flakes, nuts, all those. I don't have jars for those, and those that she will send will come in handy because I need to have more spices. I have some room at the back for more spices, so I'm going to organize those as soon as they get here. I am so excited that now I will have a fully stocked pantry with all the spices, all the food items I need, whether it's for cooking or for baking. But that's how it's looking like. So my little prep station has this little jar that I got. I thrifted this jar. Actually, it's a biscuits jar, but it didn't come with a lid. So I'm using it to store my cooking sticks, cooking spoons, stick spoons, whatever you call them. And then I have my oil jar. I have these two little salt shakers. One has herbal salt and the other one has regular salt. I got this from House of Leather. They come as a set. I think each was 200 bucks, so I paid 400 bucks for those. And then I have my coconut oil, which I love to use on eggs, and popcorn. I love popcorn in coconut oil. Yeah, I love to make popcorn. I love to make popcorn using coconut oil. And then I have this. This should be a chapati board, or what do they call it? This should be This should be a chopping board, but I'm using it to place my cooking stuff there just next to the cooker so that it's convenient for me. And then at the back here, I have this tray. This tray, I just put it here for breakfast stuff, maybe bread, cakes, whatever we are having for breakfast or whatever we need to organize a bit. I just left it here just to make sure everything is clean and organized. I'm also going to place some serviettes here now that I have the tissue holder at the top here. That's where I'm going to put the tissues so that, you know, it's just easy to grab a serviette or a kitchen towel if I need to. My vase of flowers from Thailand carpet, and now that goes into the living room. The kitchen starts here, going this way. So yeah, so I also have my bowl of fruits here. We love fruits in this house. I am always talking about fruits. So apples, oranges, and a pineapple there. This stays at the top here on the island just to, you know, give this space a bit of color. Because if you can see, I am only doing white and wood and glass. So I definitely need more color in this kitchen, but so far so good. I love how it turned out. Let me know in the comments how my little pantry section turned out now that I don't have a big one, but I made it work regardless. So please tell me what you think about the entire process, how I labeled the jars, how I did everything, how I designed them. And while you are at it, please make sure you check out the class I just shared on Skillshare. It really came through for me when I was designing the labels and many other designs that I create. So please check that out and sign up if you haven't. Yeah, but yeah, I'm really excited to now be cooking a lot more and shooting a lot more content, especially on Instagram, and also do some cooking vlogs over here on YouTube. So you guys, please make sure you're following me on Instagram and your post notifications are turned on. We're about to start throwing down seriously. I have enough stock, I have enough spices, I have the aesthetics for it, and I have the vibe for it. So please make sure you're following me. This drawer had the cups that I just organized on the shelves, and so I've used it to put the extra food items that I can't organize on the pantry. So I have like breakfast stuff here, I have some sauces, and then this one has all the extra ones that didn't didn't find jars. When I get the new set, I'm definitely going to change them and then adding them up there. So I have some paprika, I think these are like cubes, raisins, coconut, chocolate chips, and a lot more there. And then at the bottom here, I've organized like all the new packages that we haven't opened. Well, there's a small portion of rice there and sugar and flour, but we're gonna finish that first before we use what is in the jars. And then some noodles, some snacks here at the bottom, salt, cooking oil, baked beans. So this will be like my extra storage for food items that can't fit in the jars, and just to keep things organized. So I got these baskets from Naivas, all of them. I got them from Naivas. Quickmart has them too, and they're really handy. I love them. This is how this cabinet looks like, a bit more organized, and I can tuck away all these colors and just keep the food organized and safe. So in this drawer, I have my organizer for cutlery. So some are drying, that's why it's empty. So I have like spoons, forks and knives, and then baking cups, more spoons, and just extra. I love it that way. I like that it's minimalist and it's nice and clean, and I don't need to look for things for 16 hours. So this is one of the drawers. On this one, I have the same tray that I have used here, this same tray that I got from Naivas. They're from Ken Poly, but I buy them from Naivas or Quickmart. So this one has just the extra shenanigans of spoons and whisks and all that, and just extra things like straws, rolling pins, sieves, graters, all that. I'm just tucking this away here just to keep everything organized, but it's still near the cooker so I can reach for something if I need. And then my tea drawer. My tea drawer has all the teas that I have right now. I have mixed some here, just to reduce the amount of boxes I have. So I got this organizer made by my fundi. I'm going to leave his number in the description box, but I wanted a uniform one, so I'm going to make me another one so that like all these sections are of the same size. Especially like I want them to be like this size, because you can see here the teas are well organized. These ones are tighter and smaller. This one is a little too big. So yeah, so I'm going to measure this and then send him the measurement so that he can create for me a nice drawer here. So this is where I store all my teas. I have almost 20 varieties. Some are mixed, like for example this is sweet peppermint, and I am sure in this drawer I have another flavor. This is blackcurrant. So I have almost 25 or so varieties of teas because I love tea. At the bottom here, I use this cabinet to store plastics away. So I have like organizing plastics here for food storage in the fridge. These ones are for the freezer, and then some bowls for meal prep or popcorn, more bowls, jugs, and storage containers. And then at the bottom here, I have extra kitchen towels. I have my extra glove, and then I have baking stuff at the bottom. I have my bread tin and my muffin tin. At the back there, those are all the boxes that the jars came in. I am saving them there so that when I move, I don't break my jars. That's how much I love my jars. So I had to put the boxes, especially the big jars. I had to keep all the boxes. But yeah, this cabinet just helps me organize all the things that I want to touch. So I'm going to show you one last time how the kitchen looks like, and then yeah, we will end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's been 3 days. It's been 3 days of putting this together. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you like the video. Leave me a comment down in the comment section. Let's chat, let's discuss. discuss. Let's find ideas. Guys, please help me. Maybe you can just throw in a suggestion here and there on how I can make this kitchen more functional, and I am willing to take on your ideas and suggestions, so please leave them for me in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.